Carolina. It's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the visiting team.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in Uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Tonight, it's the second game here on this Wild Card Saturday, as it'll be the 49ers of Oakland taking on the Carolina Panthers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fun.
It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his fourth season in the NFL.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Alexander. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing is Newton. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Newton to throw. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Panthers will strike first here, this wild card matchup.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Point after try forthcoming. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. and make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Brady's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now Brady throwing on second down. And he will slide to his air as they move the chains.
No surprise to see him running again here. Is something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
A give running left. It's Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Brady. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Ayuk goes in motion. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Yeah. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Sanders. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right, that fourth seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wild card teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I gotta tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't, just stack them all up and take the best 6 records, but there's a division for a reason, and the champion hosts the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. This returnable for Ayuk. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Now Brady on the bootleg. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Brady. Oh, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now the offense for the Panthers here, getting the football back. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Newton. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Jake Bailey now. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. These two teams all tied after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing now is Brady. Open man is Samuel, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's the option. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll run with Sanders. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Now Gold for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Up the middle they go. Alexander. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Newton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. His 2nd catch in this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Newton now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Alexander. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Here's Newton. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. And this one is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
When the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To throw is Brady. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Brady now on 1st down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd down and a yard. Lynch up the middle. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Brady now to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Sanders. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Brady. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a 1st down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
first down. Brady. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Again, it's Brady. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Brady. The open man is Clark, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The kick by Gold is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Newton. He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, here's Newton. He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he fends him off. And that is incomplete.
On is Jake Bailey to send this one away.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete here to Ayuk.
And way up past the well-executed 22-yard gain. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The second of our 2 games here.